I'm going to use a Supersoft eye crayon, and this is the brown one, and I've just warmed it up. If you want to just run it on the back of your hand, keep it in your pocket or something like that to get it really lovely and warm. And then what I'm going to do is just run that all over the eyelid. It's a really good base. Just up to the crease, doesn't have to be too neat. I'll blend it in a second. Sort of like that. And then on the other side, you do have to make sure it's nice and warm, because otherwise it will just drag the skin around and that will just hurt. It's not worth it. What I've done is I've kept this in my pocket and it's lovely and warm. Just popping that all over. It doesn't have to be particularly neat, it's just a base. We're not going to see it. I'm using a dark one today because I really want the Petrol to stand out. This is called Blue Ice. And what I'm going to do is just take a sort of a small brush and I'm going to pop that on the inner corner, and you can see, bang, it's really out there. This blue and brown combination is really nice. And I'm just dabbing it and it's sticking really well to the crayon underneath. Very nice. And just do it slowly and surely to build up some really nice colour. There we are. So we've just popped about a third of the way in this beautiful Blue Ice, light blue Dazzle dust. Kind of a baby blue sort of colour with little flecks of gold and silver in it. So it's very pretty indeed. The next colour I'm going to take is one of my favourites. It's number 34 and it is Grape. It's this gorgeous sort of purple. Oh, actually I think it's cherry, not grape. And we're going to pop that in the middle and merge it into that gorgeous colour. Very nice. And I'm literally just taking this up to the crease and not really any further. No real need. And the lovely thing is you don't need very much of these Dazzle Dust because they're so soft and creamy that they just glide on to where you want them. Like so. And then we're going to use, I think it is number 98, which is this Petrol blue colour, which in some lights looks black with hints of blue, but when I'm looking at it, it looks purple. It is a very dark purple with hints of blue in it. And now I'm taking that slightly above the crease, like this, and bringing it in. And what that's doing is it is creating an illusion that my eyes are really starting to bring them forwards. So my eyes are moving forwards. And this bit is receding backwards. And I'm just giving that a really good smoke out. Make sure the two match for colour intensity. And just add a bit more if you need to. So this is a super dark look. I really like it. There we go. Now, what I'm also going to do, remember the crayon, just pop it on the lower lash line, about a third of the way in. If you are comfortable putting it on the waterline and it suits your eye shape, then go ahead and put it on your lower waterline like this. But first, I'm just going to sweep away this fallout. Let's come down here. And this blue really makes brown eyes pop. Purple and blue, just do it for those brown eyes. Take a slightly thinner brush take a slightly thinner brush and a bit of that Petrol. And we're going to run it underneath. Just on about the inner third. Not an awful lot more than that. Give that a good blend. And then take some of the blue ice and fill in the inner corner, because that looks really nice. It really sort of opens the eye out a bit more. So I'm just tapping that off. I'm going to pop it underneath like this. Same on the other side. And you can see my eyes look more open now. And now I'm just going to bring those together. It's like a really dark, smoky look. Now I always think that the best thing to do next is your eyeliner, just because it's sort of, for me, it kind of finishes off the look. At the moment, it just looks like I've got lots of eyeshadow on and there's no real sort of definition around the eye. So I'm going to take a black kohl liner, and you can put that on your waterline if you want to, or if you put the brown on, that's fine. I'm going with black. If you're comfortable, bring it all the way in. So we're going to take some of the liquid liner by Barry M. Okay, and you can either use the thing that it comes with. I'm just going to use a brush, and I'm going to stroke that across the top lash quite thickly and flick it out like that. Take it all the way in if you want to. Don't worry if you don't. And do the same on the other side. And it's just sort of pressing it actually. This is a little easier if you're not used to the whole sweeping it out action. Just get a nice flat brush like this and press and then join. And it's kind of like printing. You're printing your shapes. So use the 3-in-1 Barry M mascara on your lashes, and if you're going to put on fake lashes like I am, then just put a really thin coat on just to almost groom them into shape, and then pop on your false lash. So I'm back and I put on my false lashes, but these are half false lashes, so they really kind of only start about halfway in and go outwards. And I think the last thing to do is just pop on a bit of a kind of a neutral looking shimmery lipstick. So this is 136, which is just one of my favourites. If, like me, you're too dark to get away with the 101, then this is your next best. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I find it's a little bit warmer than the 101 for my skin tone, so it gives you a lovely goldy pinky look. It's really nice. So, last thing to do, two things really. Take your Shimmering Eye and lip crayon and just give yourself a tiny bit of a highlight under the eyebrow. Fill in your eyebrows as well with a brow kit, or a kohl eyeliner is just as good. And I'm just going to take some of Barry M's face and body powder and just apply that to the tops of my cheekbones to give me just this gorgeous shimmer. So you can place it on and then just take a smaller brush to just rub it in to the right place. It's that beautiful pinky gold shimmer, and what you don't want is like heavy cheeks or anything like that. But it looks really nice. So here is my look using the Petrol blue, purple and baby blue Dazzle dusts, and then just some false lashes chucked in for good measure. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!